Hello and welcome back to another video. Why do I keep doing this in the intro and pull my hair out? Welcome back to another video. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Amelia and I upload all kind of book content such as reading vlogs, reading wrap-ups, you name it. And if you're not new here, then welcome back. Let's just get on with the video. First of all, again, I said it in the other one, if you see me in the same outfit as a previous video or an upcoming video, no, actually an upcoming video because this was before that one, I think. I don't remember when it's going up, sorry. Then it's because I'm the same day and I can upload to get changed because I like my Magnolia Parks jumper and I have to wear it because I miss that series so much. And I was talking about it last night and now I keep thinking about it and I'm like, I don't want to do another reread. I need to read more books I haven't read. Anyway, if you haven't covered by the title, I am literally just going to sit here and talk to you about all my ultimate book boyfriends. Some of them may be questionable. Or at least a couple of them, I think, are definitely questionable. People thinking, why are they your book boyfriends? But they are my ultimate book boyfriends, okay? Okay, no judgment. This is a judgment-free zone. I will not judge you for your ultimate book boyfriends. Even if it is the guy from Haunting Adeline, which I've not read. I will not judge you for that. So, no. I actually realised I didn't put one on it. But we are going to get my trusty laptop out because I wrote a list of notes and my phone is on charge. So, we're going to use this. And let me just quickly write this name down before I forget. Okay, we have a list, okay, and I am filming this video the day after I finished Onyx Storm, so the first name does not surprise anyone, so let's just get on with this long list of names, and maybe I'll explain why they are my ultimate boyfriend, or maybe I won't, and I'll just leave it at that. So first of all, Xaden Ryerson. I think you could have guessed that from the fact that I finished Onyx Storm yesterday. Xaden Ryerson, just no. I'm a little bit destroyed by Onyx Storm. It did definitely break my heart more than I think I'm care to admit. That man, no, and I'm not prepared for the next book whenever it comes out. Xaden has a hold in my heart, and if he was a real life person, I would be fighting every single book girlie out there to be with him. I will be fighting them. I will go wherever I can to get my hands on him. Unfortunately, he's not real. He's a fictional character in a fantasy book, which makes it even worse because there's no dragons here going to come down as much as I wish there was, and I could be bonded to a dragon. And when they do this TV show that's apparently happening, it's going to be even worse because I'm going to attach myself to these characters, and I'm like, no. Moving on to someone, not the same character, but obviously in a similar kind of vibe of loving, and a lot of people in the world love him, and I will fight to the end of the world for him as well. Rhysand from the ACOTAR series. That man. Now, I haven't read ACOTAR. I finished Court of Silver Flames in February, March time last year, which, oh my god, I can't believe I finished that series a year ago. And so I haven't seen Rhysand in nearly a year, but oh my god, that man. I love him so much. Anyone else? Or is it just me? I don't think it's just me. I think it's everyone. Everyone in the fantasy world loves a Rhysand. And I don't blame you because I do too. And I would fight you for him if I could. Moving on to some happy romances though. Iwan, I think that's how you say his name, from 7 Year Slip. That man. Everything. I recently read that book, to be fair, so it's very fresh in my mind about that guy. I say fresh, not fresh as it would have been if it wasn't for the fact that I just read Onyx Storm. But definitely love Iwan. I don't know how to say his name. I think his first name was James, and his middle name was Iwan, and he was by that. But I loved him so much. He was just everything. Ugh, I can't. Then we have Wes Ryder by Wes Ryder by I can't speak. Wes Ryder from Swift and Saddled. That man has a chokehold on me. I loved him. He was just everything, and the mental health representation in that book from him of his character. I loved. I just think it was so good. He was just a man of my heart, and I loved him. If you didn't think this name was going to be on there, I'm shocked. Cade Eaton from Heartless by Elsie Silver. can't. Daddy Cade, I love that man so much. I honestly love him. He is just everything, okay? Let's not get it wrong. He is everything. I love him so much. And then we've got Miles from Funny Story. I don't know why, but I absolutely love that man so much. I really want to reread it just so I can see that man again. He was just great. Oh, he was funny. He was fun. I loved it. I just loved the story and I loved him. Okay. This is why I say it was questionable. But Logan from the Mindfuck series. I don't know if it's just questionable because of the way that what the series is, but I just loved him. I know there's a moment he really was very unredeemable and he was very much a dick, and I did not like him in that moment. But throughout the whole series, he just was everything. I just loved him. And I just want to reread it just for him and Lana again. Now this one, again, if you didn't think he was on this one, you have not been watching my channel for long enough and you clearly don't know me, because I used to speak about this book so much. I haven't spoken about it for a while, but I used to speak about this book so much because it's my ultimate favourite read in the world. And it's Archer from Archer's Voice. That man can do no wrong. I love him. He was just amazing to read about. Considering his character was mute, I just felt so connected to him and I loved him so much. And him and Brie, when I think about it, I get emotional. That book just has my heart. And I'm now getting emotional again by that book, even though I haven't read it since 2022. We then have Theo Silva from Reckless by Elsie Silva. I loved Theo Silva. I think that's the character in Reckless. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But Theo just, I loved him. Great character. Great. He just stepped up to the plate and he did the right thing and I loved him. We then have Reich Meadows in Addicted to Calloway series, specifically Hot House Flower. Now I know age gap, maybe not great for everyone, but honestly, I loved him and he tried his hardest and he was just everything, and I love him so much. Sorry, Reich is my favourite character from the core 6. Just saying. We then have Shep from Ready or Not. Like, come on, like, even before they got together in that book, he was just ultimate. I loved him. I want to read that book again just for him again. We then have Jacob Maddox from Yours Truly. Sorry, can you tell me they don't love Jacob Maddox from Yours Truly? I'm going to go silent for a moment and wait for someone to tell me they don't like him. That's what I thought. Okay, then we have Bo from Out on a Limb. I can't tell you, when he found out about Wynn being pregnant and actually like stepping up and becoming that man and being especially good, I was like, you are what I need in a man. Except the not getting pregnant part, I don't want that, but I want him in a man. We then have Ryan Shea from The Right Move. Again, someone, I'm going to go silent for a moment, who can tell me they don't love him? Again, what I thought. I love Ryan Shea. I just think he was so perfect and everything it's just, I missed The Right Move. I loved that book so much and I loved Ryan. I just loved him. And now this might be again questionable because of the age gap between them and the whole series, 2 books. It was an age gap, but I loved them. It's Johnny Kavanagh from Binding and Keeping 13. And the reason was how he was with Shannon. He was so respectful of her. He was so, like, just protective of her and caring for her and did everything he could to, like, be there for her in a time of need, and especially in Keeping 13 when he knew what was going on. But I literally loved him, and I know it's age gap and not everyone loves it because of that, but he just, I can't. I genuinely cannot tell you that man. He's just, yeah, I have no words. No words. Then we have Cassian from A Court of Silver Flames, and I know not everyone probably loved this book, but I loved Cassian in this book specifically with Nesta, and I think Cassian gave Nesta the chance to become the better person, and I loved it. I loved him. Like, the men in the Yakatar series, apart from Tamlin, loved, like, I wouldn't say Lucian's the ultimate book boyfriend, but I love Lucian. Just saying. Then we have Will Griffin from Practice Makes Perfect. That bodyguard. I loved him. I've missed that book. I've forgotten what it... I know what it's about, but I've forgotten what it felt like to read that book. Because I remember when I first read it, I was like obsessed. And in a similar realm, we have Noah Walker from When in Rome. Amelia's love interest in When in Rome. Oh my god. I loved him so much. I just remember being obsessed with him. Very early on, very, very quickly. And that whole small town vibe. And the whole, like, his siblings. Oh, great. And then finally, which is the person I forgot to add on until now, Reese Larson from Twisted Games. I'm sorry, but I would marry that man in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. Everything. I love that man so much. And it is my favourite book in this whole series. And I love him. Yeah. But that, close the laptop, means we have just... the head fell off my Sonic Angel. We have just talked about all my ultimate book boyfriends in the 100 and something books I've read in the last few years. So, yeah. I probably missed some off, so I do apologise. I missed one person. Actually, no, I don't know if I was saying my ultimate book boyfriend, but I'll give him a little mention. Kai Azar from Powerless series. He will get a special acknowledgement because I like him. And I love the series, but I wouldn't say he's my ultimate book boyfriend. He doesn't quite match Zayden Ryerson or Reese And, so. But that is all my ultimate book boyfriends. Let me know in the comments yours, because I would love to know who you love, because I know everyone has different opinions and I love to hear other people's opinions. So please let me know in the comments below who your favourites are. And without further ado, because my battery is flashing red, if you did enjoy this video, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video.